Hello, Shirley.
Hello. Hi.
How are you?
Today great. I'm great.
Oh, great. Excellent. What have you been doing today?
Uh, Today I still work and I am take a rest now.
Yeah. Again, just for 25 minutes?
Uh, Maybe but because today we don't have any patients in the evening, so maybe I can stay a long time, a
Ah,
little long.
a little longer. Excellent. Well, it's good to have you here tonight. And we have Ahisha too. Hello, Ahisha.
Hi.
Hi, good evening.
How are
Hi.
you?
I'm fine.
You fine?
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. How has your day been?
It's normal because we cannot do anything else. Just like staying at home.
Yeah. Is it still the same? What's the situation right now after
It's
last?
like yeah, basically it's the same. So the confirmed cases is still like average like around like 200 to 300 per day.
Right.
And I think we have very high death rate. It's
Really?
like, yeah, it's pretty bad. It's like around like 20 to 30 people dead per day. I think it's quite high.
Oh, that is high. That's very high.
Yeah.
Is that the type of the COVID strain that's going through Taiwan? Is that the one from India, or is it a different?
It's from British. It's like British virus.
Okay.
Luckily, so far we didn't have the Indian one. But if it's really happened, I think it will be more severe.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
We have just had the Indian strain here in Australia,
Oh no.
down in Melbourne, and Melbourne now is in lockdown. No one can go out at the moment. But so hopefully it doesn't spread from Melbourne. They can contain it in Melbourne. But yeah, they had 11 more cases today, so it's like not a huge outbreak, but still enough for them to lock down the city.
Yeah. If at this moment, if your government locked down already, I think that's it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Because like I think our government was quite slow.
You think? Yeah.
Yeah, so it's pretty like it spreads so fast, and I think because we have a lot of IT company still have to like carry on their operations, so our government dare not to like ask people real lockdown. So our lockdown is not like a fully lockdown. It's like only like 70%. People still go out to work, and the company say, oh, although it's very serious, but companies still have to like do the operations, they have to carry on. So you guys have to have to work, go to company as usual. I think it's ridiculous.
Yeah. 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 And Shirley, has lockdown, is it affecting your work still? You said
Mm,
today you don't have many patients. Is that
yeah.
because of lockdown?
We still have a little patience, so we don't have any effect.
Yeah. So um, you don't have enough patients for your company to be successful, right? It's hurting business because of lockdown, not having
Mm,
enough patients. Yeah.
mm,
So because people are scared, yeah, to go out. People probably think, oh, I'm not going to the dentist because I don't want to
mm,
risk getting COVID. Is that
mm.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you know when the lockdown will finish? Have they given you a date or nothing yet?
It's just announced, extended until 28th of June, but I think it will extend longer.
Really?
Yeah, definitely. Because like it's not like a regional virus. If it's a regional one, I think we can control like maybe within 3 months. But at least it's from a British strain is pretty serious. So I think probably have to extend maybe until the end of this year, I guess.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah, it's serious. And so
Yeah.
bad for, like, it's important for health to protect people. But the ongoing effects from lockdown are going to last for years, I think. So Ahisha, you might be interested, but I was reading an article today, you too, Shirley, talking about travel. And
Yeah.
they think something that will never go back to normal is business travel.
Yeah.
That used to be a major part of international travel, was business people traveling to different cities for business meetings, conferences, things like this. This was a big market for the aviation industry. However, now everyone does this meetings, conferences via online learning, Zoom, and they think even when travel is open again, a lot of these things will continue. Zoom, business meetings online. So that will really cut down the amount of business travelers, which will affect
Exactly.
the aviation industry as well.
Yeah, because like today our company not my company anymore. Cathay Pacific just announced to close down Australian base. So actually our captain, majority of our captain, the cabin crew, they are from Australia. So if they close the base, I think it's really means something.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, they want to do like they want to cut the salary, and they want to like I think they will just hire the local Hong Kong pirates, but not for other countries anymore. Because like they want to save the money.
Yeah, exactly right. And they need to survive. If they're still paying people salaries and they're not working, that's how companies go bankrupt, isn't it? So
Yeah, that's the bad.
it's not good. So anyway, let's talk positive. Food.
Yeah. So
Food,
excited.
a better topic to talk about. Now, to start off our discussion about food, I want to ask you both a question.
Okay.
Okay, so Shirley, you first. What would you prefer? Okay, would you prefer to go to a cafe for breakfast and with friends? So just a relaxed cafe with friends, nice food, breakfast, or would you like to go to a very fancy restaurant, like a 5-star beautiful restaurant where you have to dress up nicely and the food is fine dining? What would you prefer? Cafe, restaurant? Which one?
I prefer to cafe restaurant because
The cafe?
I want to when I eat breakfast, I will feel casual and relaxed, and I don't worry too normal to I want to wear relaxed classes, and I can talk with my friend, feel relaxed.
Yep. The phrase we can use here, Shirley, is a casual atmosphere. So where you feel casual, so you can be relaxed. So the word we use is casual.
Casual.
Casual. Yeah, casual. Let me just bring up Google Translate. I haven't got that yet. And I'll put the word in there. Ahisha, do you know the word casual?
Oh, yes, I do.
Yeah. How would you explain casual?
Which means like it's very easygoing, pretty chill, lay back.
Yeah.
Yeah, hang out with your friends.
Good one. Yep, exactly right. So Shirley, yeah, casual. Oh, here's the word casual.
Mm.
Suede day. Let's see if is that a good translation?
Mm. Mm.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So, Shirley, you prefer relaxed, casual atmosphere, just to not worry about wearing nice clothes, just hang out with your friends.
Yes.
Yeah. So we often we use the phrase to hang out. Phrasal verb, hang out. So just spend time with friends.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay, cool. What about you, Aisha? What would be your answer?
It really depends on the occasion is. So if it is more like anniversary, like we are like celebrating anyone's like birthday. So
Mhm.
probably I prefer the fine dining with my girlfriends.
Mhm.
But if it's just a normal chit chatting, so I think cafe or restaurants are good enough.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty good of both.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you like both? Yeah. I think like I'm a bit the same as you, Aisha. I love going out to fine dining. It's a nice occasion, getting dressed up. It's fun. But my favorite time of day to go out is in the morning. I love going out for breakfast. I think it's a great way to start a day, go out with some friends, have breakfast, have a nice breakfast, and I think that sets up your day. I think you have a good day after this. So that's my favorite time to go out. But I think we all enjoy going out anytime too.
Yeah, true.
It's nice, yeah. So tonight's video is all about fries. Fries. Do you like eating fries in Taiwan? Is it a popular menu item in Taiwan?
We have the special kind of special spice with fries. So
Okay.
usually Taiwanese people we also eat eat with the ketchup, but we prefer the salt with the pepper.
Yep, salt and pepper. Mm-hmm.
And also we have the Taiwanese flavor, kind of a Taiwanese flavor.
What's that?
Which is very nice.
What is your Taiwanese favorite? What is this?
The Taiwanese flavor is our salt and pepper. It's like kind of unique. It's quite kind of different from Western style, but it's still salt and pepper. But I can taste they are different.
How is it different? Is it different spices with salt and pepper, or is it only salt and pepper?
I think they mix with something else, but I have no idea what is that.
Okay, so just a seasoning, because we call this a seasoning.
Yeah, the seasoning are different.
Seasoning. The seasoning is different. Yeah. We have a seasoning here in Australia. It's called chicken salt. Chicken salt. And it's not actual chickens in the salt. It's chicken flavoring. Flavor chicken flavoring with the salt, and it's amazing. It's beautiful on chips. So in Taiwan, do you say fries or chips when you use English?
I think fries.
Fries? Shirley,
Yeah.
do you say fries as well?
Yeah, I think it's fries.
So it's interesting. American English, fries.
Yeah.
British English, chips.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, Hong Kong people, they say chips because like they follow the British English, and Taiwanese we learn most of the language English is American style, so we say fries.
Fries, yeah. But you be careful not to say, because I know with your accent, your R often comes across like an L. So you don't want to be saying flies. You want to be careful that it does sound like fries. So be careful with pronunciation, that because I know the R and the L can be difficult getting that clear. So because the flies, flies are,
Yeah, yeah.
so you don't want to tell people, oh, I love flies.
Not at all.
So it's important to get it clear. But it's interesting, in Australia, where I live, we generally use British English. However, we're like, just because of our culture is influenced quite heavily from America. So we will say fries and chips. Some people say fries, some people say chips. If I go to McDonald's, I'll say fries. If I go to my local cafe, I will say, oh, can I have some fish and chips? That's same as fries. So both are acceptable in English. It's just what you're most comfortable with. Yeah. But what we're going to get from the video is how fries are eaten differently all over the world, but they're very popular all over the world. Is it a staple in the Asian diet? Like in Taiwan, is it a staple? And do you know what I mean by staple? Like it's a regular addition. So I'm going to type the word staple. I want to see if the translation is correct. Staple, is that?
No.
Or is that
Staple or whole?
Yeah, what is that translation? Is that translation? What does that translation mean?
It's a tool.
Ah, yeah. Okay. Yes. No, that's also a stapler, but the word staple can be that, like a tool, or also a staple is like something we do regularly. Something we eat regularly. So it's if I say, oh, French fries is a staple item in Australia, lots of people enjoy eating fries all the time. In Asia, you'd say probably rice is a staple item.
Yeah.
You eat rice very regularly. Okay. So my question is, are fries becoming a staple in Taiwan, or is it just a foreigner's food?
It's foreigners' food, or we just treat it as a snack.
Yeah. Which is good because they're very unhealthy.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think that's how we should all treat them, just as a snack, because yes, they're not something we should be eating too regularly. Anyway, let's watch the video together, and again, as usual, I would like for you to come up with at least two questions each. Okay? To quiz us on, or something you want to discuss more. I want you to come up with some questions. Okay? All right. I'm just going to bring up. All right.
Though we may never know where the first potato was sliced and fried, with both France and...
So I just... no subtitles with this. No subtitles with this video, sorry. Do you want me to... Shirley, do you want me to go normal speed or slower speed?
Normal speed, okay.
Excellent. Okay.
And Belgium claiming ownership, the creation of fries made an impact worldwide. We'll explore the popular accompaniments to fries that make them unique in places around the world. Patat oorlog, or war fries, are fries topped with mayonnaise, thick peanut satay sauce, and diced raw onions. It's no mystery that Americans love bacon. Bacon is so popular that it's likely to be put on everything. Burgers, drinks, they even have bacon-wrapped foods. A similar sentiment exists for American fries, which are topped with cheese and, of course, bacon. Patatas bravas are cubed-shaped fried potatoes, tossed in or topped with brava sauce. Brava sauce is a combination of oil, spicy and sweet smoked paprika, cornstarch, and broth. However, there are many variations, like using tomato sauce or hot sauce to achieve the red color and thick consistency. Patatas bravas is typically served as an appetizer or side dish. Moule frite can be best described as a Belgian dish with a French name. The combination of mussels and fries in Belgium is just as popular as fish and chips in the UK. Thanks to the completion of the Willebroek Canal in 1561, seafood flowed readily into the heart of Belgium daily, with mussels being a cheap alternative when fish supply was low in the wintertime. In Belgium and France, as well as many European countries, mayonnaise works better than the acidic nature of ketchup that often accompanies fries in other parts of the world. Both countries use a double frying technique in animal fat. The first round softens and cooks the potatoes, and the second round creates a crispy outer layer. Mayonnaise is thick, creamy, and fatty, and this works well with crunchy, warm fries. Though born in Quebec, this Canadian snack can be found almost anywhere in the country. Poutine is fries topped with white cheddar cheese curds covered in warm gravy. Fresh cheese is highly important for many people in Quebec. It has a milder taste and a softer texture from the presence of moisture, which is great for melting and eating with fries. This national dish is one many people may recognize. Fish and chips is battered fish and fries. Many Brits value a crispy on the outside, flaky on the inside fish, and chips that are crunchy on the outside and fluffy on the inside, seasoned with salt and vinegar. Popular accompaniments to the dish are mushy peas, pickled onions, and curry sauce. Because of English rule over India for almost a century, curry and curry chips are extremely popular in Irish and English cuisine. Irish curry sauce is a milder, sweeter version of curry, but many people in Ireland and the UK also eat their chips with Chinese takeaway curry sauce, which is a bit more savory. Originating in Lima, Peru, salchipapas is a popular street food. Fries are topped with thinly sliced hot dogs and can be garnished with cheese or fried egg. Some popular sauce choices are mustard, ketchup, mayonnaise, and ají. Salchipapas is now widely popular in Colombia, Ecuador, Bolivia, and other neighboring Latin American countries. The Finnish dish makkaraperunot is fries topped with sausages. Accompaniments include diced pickles and onions, ketchup, mustard, and sometimes mayonnaise. Chipsi mayai is one of Tanzania's most popular street foods. It's basically a fries omelet. It's typically served with a side of kachumbari and chili peppers or chili sauce. Because this dish is easy to make, you can customize it to your liking. Swap in sweet potatoes, add onions and peppers to the omelet mixture, or add meat. These fries are a specialty in parts of Kenya. To create the masala, you need tomato paste or sauce, and a mixture of spices like coriander, cumin, and chili powder. You mix the fries in the sauce and end up with spicy, flavorful fries. There are also variations that mix dry spices with cornstarch to coat the fries before frying. Patso is a Turkish fries sandwich. The local street food is not only popular, it's affordable, with one patso being under $1. The sandwich stuffed with fries can come with cheese, meat, and toppings, like ketchup and mayonnaise. A Cuban frita is a burger topped with julienne or shoestring fries, sandwiched between a Cuban bun. Because of Cuba's proximity to cities in Florida, Miami has become a hub of Cuban fritas. Places like El Rey de las Fritas have mastered the recipe and continue to bring this delicious burger and fry combination to their customers. A standard gyro in Greece includes tzatziki, meat, tomatoes, onions, and fries. It's a popular street food enjoyed by locals and visitors alike. The Greek word gyro is used to describe the circling motion of the rotisserie that holds the meat. Though the history is highly debated and unclear, gyros likely came into popularity in the 1920s, and then spread to places outside of Greece, like the US. While the dispute may never be settled about who first fried a potato, we can appreciate a great fry and the amazing condiments, toppings, and pairings it comes with. Let us know in the comments below how you enjoy your fries.
Okay, fries. What did you think about the fries? Did that make you hungry watching that, or did you think it's disgusting? What did you think? What's your opinion? Maybe Shirley. You can go first, Shirley. Oh, Shirley, I can't hear you.
Oh, sorry. I watched this video. I feel hungry, very hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was there one that you thought you liked the best? A type of fries that you liked the best?
I like the I like the French flavor.
The French fries?
Yeah.
Is it This one here that they eat with the mussels. Is that the one in France? Which ones?
With the sauce is sour sauce. The color is white.
Oh yes. So this is
Sorry,
Wait.
I have a phone call.
you can get into that phone.
喂，嘿，怎么了？
Well, Aisha, I'll ask you. Well, she's on the phone. How did this make you feel?
Actually, I have tried most of the fries,
Yeah.
so I really miss this food. This food make me very hungry.
Yeah. Which one did you like the best?
My favorite is the mussel with the fries.
Yeah, I've had
I
this
really
before.
like it.
Yeah. I think this was my favorite as well. I think
Yeah.
this, yeah, like I love mussels, I love fries. I think the combination would be just I'd love to go to Belgium and try this in Belgium.
So nice.
Yeah. Yeah. So you've tried this in Belgium?
I tried in Belgium and also in France.
So I think Belgium, this with a beer would be like just to die for.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah. Oh. Yes. I'm very jealous that you've done this. I'm very jealous. This is definitely what I want to go and try. So Shirley, was it mayonnaise?
Mm,
Is that the word you were trying, the sauce that you have with the fries? Mayonnaise?
yes.
Yeah. Mayonnaise, yeah. Why do you think a lot of people prefer mayonnaise on their fries rather than ketchup?
I think the sauce taste like very the flavor very good, and we test fries
Mhm.
is very delicious.
Yeah, I think mayonnaise works great. I like ketchup as well. They did say there's a reason why. Did you pick up the reason why, Ahisha, why some people prefer, or some even European countries prefer mayonnaise better than ketchup?
It's mentioned about because like fries is crispy and mayonnaise is like fatty, and yeah, it's very crunchy, warm fries.
Yes, that's one way. Also in sentence 16, maybe Shirley, could you read sentence 16 for us, please?
Okay. In Belgium and France, as well as many European countries, mayonnaise works better than the acidic nature of ketchup that often accompanies fries in other parts of the world.
So the acidic nature of ketchup. What does this mean, do you think? Acidic nature, what's this mean? What do you think?
Don't add any chemical seasoning.
Yeah, mayonnaise has some chemicals in it as well. It's not necessarily the chemicals. The acidic nature. When something has a nature to it, what does this mean? What do you think, Ahisha?
Because like ketchup is made from tomato, so it's pretty sour.
Yeah.
So probably it brings out the kind of like acid flavor. Yeah, some people cannot assist it, cannot handle it.
Yeah, and I'm one of those people. Like if I love it, but if I eat it, the acid gives me a lot of pain in my chest. I can't eat much of it. Yeah, it's called reflux. The issue people have is called I don't know if it's something that's common in Asia or not. So I don't know how that will translate. If it's a
Yeah,
common-
yeah. From
Yeah.
the stomach.
Yeah, from the stomach. Acids from the stomach come up and they burn the chest. I have this problem quite bad. And so I understand, like with tomato sauce, that's the acid from tomatoes that's in the fruit and put into the sauce, that can really react with the fatty food from French food. And the combination is quite painful for people like me. So that's why mayonnaise works well. It's a bit softer, not as acidic as ketchup is. So yeah, very good. So questions. Aisha, you can go first. What is a question that you got from this video?
Okay, so what special ingredient do you want to put as a topping on top of the fries?
You first, Shirley.
Alicia's mini is which types is my favorite, or
If you can put anything with fries, any special ingredient we want to like put them all together as a special dishes.
I want to because I am I'm lost weight now, so I want to put the pepper and the salt on the fries because I like the nature flavors. I think it's very I can test the original flavor, so I want to add to seasoning is pepper and the salt.
Okay.
So natural seasoning, nothing too fatty. You want more healthier option on your fries. Okay. I think for me, my favorite. This is a really difficult one because I think I am a little bit like you, Shirley. I like chicken salt. That's the salt that we have here in Australia. You put lots of chicken salt on fries, and I think that's just perfect. You know, you don't need a sauce. However, when I moved to Asia a few years back, I had a friend who was from Canada, and he introduced me to poutine.
Yeah.
And I'd never tried poutine before. But if you remember, Shirley, as well, in the video, poutine is fries with cheese and gravy and bacon. And I had this, and it was amazing. So yeah, I think this became up there with my simple chicken salt fries. Also, poutine I loved as well. What's your favorite, Aisha?
I really like it with the cheese, like American style, like with cheese and the bacon. But I think if we want to do the quite creative way, probably make it sweet, like syrup. Try the syrup, like the bubble, like bubble melty bubble with it, probably.
Really?
Let's see if it can work.
Have you tried this before?
No, but I have seen like Japanese people, because they are really crazy about the bubble recently. They put everything with the bubble, like for example, pizza, ramen. I think they could do the same thing on fries.
They put it on pizza and ramen?
Bubble? Yeah, they're crazy. We think okay.
Yeah, I don't think I would like to try it. And yet I like the whole sweet and savory combination. I like, yeah. Do we all know savory? The word savory? Shirley, do you know what I mean by savory?
Savory is like no, I don't know how to describe.
Is that pronounce that translation transfer?
Oh,
Right.
delicious, savory.
Savory, it's like the opposite to sweet.
Oh,
Oh.
really?
Yeah.
Savory. Cocoa.
Savory. Yeah.
S-A-V-O.
So we all know sweet, right? Sweet food, like desserts. But the opposite, like fries, hamburger, rice, pizza, all of these types of food come under the word savory. Whereas desserts and cake and chocolate and candy comes under sweet food. Yeah.
Mm.
So Ahisha, you're talking about how that mixture, combination, mixing savory with sweet, and I like that with Canadians love this. They love mixing the savory and sweet. A very big one that they like is bacon. Mixing bacon like with syrup on pancakes, things
Yeah.
like that. And I love that. That's amazing. But fries, ramen, pizza, I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that, but maybe. I haven't tried it, so I can't say it's bad. Shirley, what's your question?
My question is, does anyone can does anyone cook fries ever by yourself?
Oh, have we cooked fries ourselves myself? Sure.
It's me?
Yeah, Isha, you can answer.
Okay.
Yes,
No, I never cook. I never cook fries by myself. I always just buy outside from outside.
Yeah, I have, like, we here in Australia, you go to the supermarket, the grocery store, and you can buy frozen French fries. And you can bring them home, put them in your oven or your air fryer, or if some people have a deep fryer with the oil, but have a fry and cook them yourself at home. I've done this before. Sometimes I keep frozen fries in my freezer, and if I want a snack, I will cook some. And it's a very cheap way, very cheap and very unhealthy way to have a snack. So I've never made, actually, yes, I have made them myself as well. From potatoes, cut up potato, fry and make. I have made them like this before as well. So yeah, but I think the best tasting ones come from outside, going to a cafe or to like McDonald's or KFC or something. Having fries from here is the best.
Yeah.
More oil, more fats, more salt, more unhealthy. Yeah. Would you ever try to make them yourself? Would you ever be interested to try and make fries yourself? Would you, Shirley?
Me? Oh yeah. But I use Taiwan's food, Taiwan's sweet potato, and I cut it like fries shape and into the boil oil, and about 5 minutes, and I can put it on the dishes.
So you have deep fried sweet potato and made sweet potato fries before?
Yes.
Ooh. Did they taste good?
Yes. you can add some sour and a sweet powder. Mm.
Powder. Do it sweet powder?
Powder, yeah, sweet and a little sour powder.
What is sweet and sour powder? What is sweet powder? Like sugar?
The a little like sugar, but the flavor like Japanese pink like when you taste it, you will feel sour and acid
Acidic.
acidic
Acidic. Hmm.
acidic and a little sweet.
I think Sherry want to describe is the plum flavor. It's kind of one kind of fruit, like
Mm.
Japanese people use plum as like made of wine.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah, so we do use a lot of plums powder to go with the fruit and also
Oh.
with the sweet potato
Plum.
fries as well.
Plum,
The
like the fruit plum.
Yeah,
plum. Yeah.
Oh, wow. And that goes with your fries. So that's
it's
your
very good.
that's your sweet and savory combination, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
Ooh. Plum powder. I need to come to Taiwan and try these weird combinations that you guys have.
Mm.
We should send you a package.
Yeah, absolutely. That's one thing, speaking to more people from Taiwan. And also, I teach on another platform as well, and I speak to a lot of Korean people. And a lot of Koreans travel to Taiwan because of the food.
Oh.
They just because Taiwan, it's close, it's easy to travel to, but the culture is very similar apparently, and the food is very, very good, they all say. So I'd never thought to go to Taiwan before, but now meeting people like you and my other students, I'm like, oh, I should try. Maybe one day visit Taiwan.
Mm.
Maybe you try the Taiwanese restaurant in Melbourne when the lockdown finished.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely, I will for sure. Oh, very good. That's good. You try and you make the fries yourself, Shirley. Good job.
Mm. Thank you.
Aisha,
Yeah.
do you have a second question for us?
So do you guys prefer the crunchy or the soft fries?
Shirley, what do you prefer?
I like crunch fries because the soft rice I can taste the flavor, unhealthy flavor. I like the unhealthy flavor, so I want to taste crunchy fries.
Crunchy fries, yeah.
Mm.
What's another word for soft? The soft fries. We have a word in English we use to describe soft fries. Do you know what that word is? I don't know if this is spelled right because it might be a strong word.
Soggy.
Soggy.
Mm.
Soggy. What's the translation here? Is it just phonetic or?
Kind of wet.
Yes. Yes. So soggy is like something, and when fries are soft, it's because the consistency is not right. They haven't dried on the outside enough, so they're still moist or wet. So and soft. So we say soggy. The chips are soggy. Yeah. So do you prefer soggy fries or crunchy fries? Is how we would explain it.
Yeah. Soggy or crunchy. Okay.
Soggy or crunchy? Yeah. Yeah, I'm with Shirley. Definitely crunchy. Fries have to be crunchy and fluffy. They described in the video that how the British like them, crunchy on the outside and fluffy on the inside. Yeah. What do you like fluffy? What do you think that means? Fluffy. That word. How would you describe fluffy? It's hard. How would you explain it?
The texture is very, very, very rich.
Very rich. What is the translation here? Is that correct translation?
Oh, fluffy. Oh yeah. Wow, I don't know how to describe.
Yeah. I'm thinking, how would I describe it? Because often we describe clouds in the sky as fluffy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like light and soft and not too dense as well. So something that has a light texture to it, that's not too chewy or yeah. Oh, your phone is ringing again, Shirley.
Maybe do business.
Yeah, her patients are coming now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so fluffy. Do you understand what I mean by saying not too dense?
Not too hard.
Dense.
I have
Yeah.
to go. Bye bye.
Okay, see you, Shirley. Enjoy your
Bye-bye.
work. Thank you for coming. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Yeah, not too dense. So like if something is really dense inside, it's like you gotta chew quite hard to get through it, but fluffy, it's
Yeah.
very easy to chew it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, we spent 3 minutes talking about fluffy, so
Okay.
yes. So yeah, I am with you 100% on the Belgian fries. Have you tried fries in America? Have you traveled to America and had the American style? Like,
Oh yes, I do.
you have? I have. Yeah. Where are they? I want to get to because okay. So in America, how did you try the fries?
I never tried with the peanut. Like it's peanut butter, right?
Peanut
And
butter?
this one is avocado
Yeah.
with cheese and bacon. I have tried these.
Yeah, I've tried this as well. This is pretty cool. Avocado,
Yeah.
cheese, bacon. It's got like a Mexican flavor, like the guacamole, which we call the avocado. We say guacamole, the
Yeah.
mashed avocado on top. Mexican influence on the American. They love deep frying food, don't they, in America? So they're like
Yeah.
lots of bacon, wrapping the fries in bacon and deep frying it. Have you tried any of these combinations before?
I think so,
Yeah.
but not with this. It's a bacon with a cocktail. That one is ridiculous.
Look at this. This is yeah, bacon cocktail. Yeah, but this one here, the bacon is wrapped around a fry. The fries are inside this, and the bacons are wrapping the fries.
Oh, that looks so cool.
It does, doesn't it? I think I would eat this and have a heart attack straight after, though.
Yeah, definitely. Oh my God.
You understand why half of, or most of America is overweight, right? The food they eat.
Yeah, definitely.
No, it's crazy. Although Australians aren't much better, I have to admit. One I really enjoy is the Greek style.
Yeah, the Greek one is very nice.
Have you been to Greece?
Oh yes, I did.
Oh, you've been so many places. What did you think of the Greek gyros? Gyros, right here. This here.
Yeah, it's very go with like the barbecue meats. They just cut the size of like either like chicken or lamb or beef. Is so nice.
Yeah. This is very popular actually in Australia as well. We have lots of Greek restaurants here in Australia, and you get the gyros like this loaded with different foods and also fries as well. Tell me, any of these foods, like different types, because a lot of these you can buy in Australia, right? There's lots of restaurants that have from different cuisines and they have fries in their food, so we can get this type of food in Australia quite easily. What about in Taiwan? Do you have
Hmm?
lots of different, like in New Taipei, can you go out to a cafe or a restaurant that is a Greek restaurant and would sell you a gyros or something like this? Is that possible?
Well, actually, a lot of the Western restaurant is more popular in Taipei City.
Uh-huh.
And the funny thing is, because we do have a lot of immigrant workers in New Taipei City area, so we have a lot of like Indonesian, Vietnam, or Thai food around. So I think it's really basic on the function of the city. Let's say, because like Taipei City is like famous maybe for the finance or technology. So there are a lot of foreigners there. They're gathering if there are a lot of pub or bar. So definitely there are a lot of Western style restaurant, like Italian, Spanish, like American, Greece. But in New Taipei City, it's more like family restaurants.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, probably you can still see like Japanese restaurants are everywhere because like we do have a big impact from Japan. So like Japanese restaurant is everywhere, and but Western restaurant is not so popular among like a suburb area.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, interesting. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. How far is New Taipei City, like New Taipei to Taipei City? How far is it to travel to both cities?
Yes. Okay. So New Taipei City is like a circle around Taipei City. So it really depends on which area you reach from to Taipei. So for my area right now, if I visit Taipei, it takes around 30 minutes by NTR.
Yep.
And some places it's really far, so probably it takes about 1 hour. So it really depends on where
you are. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So you've got Taipei City in the middle, and all around the outside is all classed as New Taipei City.
Exactly.
So it's kind of like, in my understanding, it's like suburbia. So you have the
Yeah.
city, and then the suburbia around the outside is New Taipei.
Yeah, and New Taipei City is bigger than Taipei City.
So it's so the suburbia has outgrown the central part of the city.
Yeah, exactly.
Interesting. And there's more people in New Taipei City than in original
Well,
Taipei.
I'm not sure about the population, but I do believe the population in New Taipei City is more than Taipei City, I guess.
Interesting. And it's purely because cost of living, it's a bit cheaper to live in New Taipei City than in original Taipei. Is that right?
Sorry again?
It'd be cost of living, like is it cheaper to live in New Taipei?
Yeah, exactly. New Taipei City is much cheaper because Taipei City is really expensive. It's like ridiculous. Yeah. I would say because like if depends if our salary base compared to the like apartments in Taipei is totally it's totally not equal. If you say, oh, the price like this, I would say, oh, it's probably like the rates in Hong Kong, but the salary is not equalized. Yeah. It's not equal.
Yeah. So on a standard salary in Taiwan, you couldn't live in Taipei City. It'd just be too expensive.
If you just rent, it's okay, but you want to buy an apartment, it's so difficult.
Yeah. I guess the demand would be so high. So
yeah, the demand is very high.
Yeah. The apartment that you live in, are you in your mother's apartment, or are you back with your father and your brother?
Right now I still stay in my mom's apartment.
Okay. Yeah. Have you heard back about the application, your job application, job interview?
I'm so frustrated because I think I did mention about I have an interview with Uber, but yeah. I failed on the 3rd stage.
You're still, or you failed?
I failed.
Oh, you failed on the 3rd stage. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was there a reason why?
Let's say they do like my personality and like they think my English fluency is all right, but the safety questions they ask me, they are not really satisfied with my answer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but
So-
it's okay. It's just like adventure, like a practice, because that was my first interview after 7 years.
Yeah, exactly right. Sometimes I think with those big companies, they have like these stereotype answers that they want to be heard, but if someone gives a little bit of a different answer, they aren't open-minded and don't look at the fact that, hey, you're somebody who's just left a company for 7 years where you were successful. There's obviously some good qualities that you're going to bring. So when I'm hiring someone, I think, oh, I look at their resume and they've had like 10 different jobs. I think, well, why are they changing their jobs all the time? Why don't they have loyalty? Why aren't they progressing in their work? So I would have thought you coming from a company where you've been 7 years, you've worked your way up with experience, you would be an asset to a company. So sometimes the recruiting processes in companies is strange.
But yeah, I know, but I think I still feel appreciated because like the recruiter like asked me, invite me to the interview at first place, and at least I went through 3 stages. I think it's like remarkable.
Hey, done
I
well.
did my best.
Yeah, exactly. Is there any other, have you seen other jobs that you would like to apply for?
I did. I did apply for other jobs, like headhunter, but I think right now they just start the work from home process. A lot of Taiwanese company they still like they still in the chaos. So I don't think right now they will like recruit a new joiner at this moment. They probably will suspend it for a while.
Mhm.
After they go more smoothly, probably they will recruit, because like it's very difficult for them to do like onboarding training at this stage.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so it's a difficult time to be applying for work because you're right, everyone's in chaos at the moment, trying to restructure, people working from home. A lot of companies are downsizing now, not growing.
Yeah, exactly. So well, just a bad timing, but I can still survive.
Yeah. How long is it, like, can you rely on past savings? Like, how long can you be without work for?
Well, I think I can probably 1 year, but I don't want it that long.
Yeah. I think that's good. You have some time though. There's no pressure that you have to find a job in a month or something like that. There is,
Yeah.
you can take your time. So, because I'm sure you'll find a job quite easily once you start.
Oh, thank you so much.
I think you'll find something.
Yeah, I think I will find something.
Yeah. Yes. And so the 28th of June is what you've been told for the end of lockdown, but you feel like it's going to getting progressed because the numbers are still increasing, yeah, with COVID.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's definitely be extended for sure. Cause like I can tell from like Hong Kong's experience.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna be so soon to slow down the confirmed cases increase. So yeah, but Taiwanese people they just face their first time about this pandemic. They have no idea. They are too like optimistic about it.
Yeah. Well, Taiwan did so well for so long. All last year, they hardly had any cases, and it's only now they're now experiencing what the rest of the world really has already experienced, right?
Yeah, when we see like US, they just lift all the restrictions, and France they say there's no more masks. So, but we just started. We just like left behind.
A bit frustrating, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I hope everything starts to improve for you guys. But thanks for coming along tonight, Ahisha.
Thank you so much.
I'll see you next time, okay?
Goodbye. Thank you. Good night.
Good night. Bye.